It looks like news could go from bad to worse here for New England as Carles Gil is sat on the pitch. That challenge from Mikel Uhre early in the first half.
Welcome to Instant Replay. It's an MLS Cup Playoffs edition, our first for 2023. We're taking a closer look at all the controversial refereeing decisions from match one, round one of these playoffs. I'm your host, Andrew Wiebe, and we start in Seattle. FC Dallas in town, 42nd minute. Cristian Roldan turning Marco Farfan in circles before earning a penalty kick in the box, according to referee Joe Dickerson. Now, FC Dallas manager Nico Estevez was not happy about this call. He didn't think it was a penalty, arguing that Roldan is the one that initiated the contact. Well, all due respect, I have to disagree. I'm with Dickerson on this one. And the reason is that Marco Farfan is the player who initiates the contact. Roldan has every right to shield the ball and doesn't egregiously step into the path of Farfan. Instead, it's Farfan trying to play the ball with his left foot that trips Roldan and takes him down. Penalty for me, but I understand where Estevez may be coming from on this one. Had Farfan not attempted to play the ball, I would say no PK. To Cincinnati we go. Red Bulls in town for a physical match. How physical? Just watch this coming together between Don Baggi and Sean Nealis. Don Baggi comes in a little bit hot and high on Sean Nealis. Sean Nealis doesn't like it, gets to pushing and shoving. Don Baggi pushes and shoving, and whoa! Did Don Baggi just punch Sean Nealis in the chest? All right, we got a brouhaha, and Rubio Vasquez, the referee, is sorting things out. In the end, nobody gets a card on this play, which is kind of incredible. So let's rewind it back and take a closer look. Let's start with a potential punch. Now, to the naked eye, it looks like Don Baggi balls his fist and drives it into Sean Nealis' chest. Only our naked eye can't catch everything. Editor Phil, help us all out a little bit here. Slow it down. And yes, you can see right there, Don Baggi actually opens his palm. That is a push, just as Sean Nealis pushed him. So, no violent conduct for me on that portion of the play. Good eyes by Rubio Vasquez. Rewind it back just a little bit more. Could it have been violent conduct on Baggi that was up a little bit high? Maybe chin music for Nealis? I'm going to say no on that one as well. For me, I don't see it catching the face, and I don't see excessive force, though I do think that this is unsporting and should have been a yellow card for Don Baggi. No love lost there, but let's go to the city of brotherly love. Philadelphia hosting New England, 15th minute. Jacob Jackson is in his early stages as an MLS goalkeeper, and you can see it on this play. He is late into Julian Carranza, and that is a clear PK, folks. Doesn't get the ball, gets the man. Thankfully, Edwin Jurasevich, the VAR, caught it because the referee, Pierre-Luc Lazier, did not live. Well done by the referee crew to get this one right. And because so many of you were yelling about this in my mentions, we got to rewind it back to the tackle that took Carles Gil out of the game in the 6th minute. Mikel Uhre, the Union forward, I think he knows what he's doing here. He puts the wood to Gil. Gil tried to stay on, but he had to leave. It was a foul called on the field by Lazier, but this is a yellow card tackle for me. This is reckless. It's cynical. I think he should have been cautioned for this. Good news is, reports are Gil should be good for Game 2. All right, to Houston we go. RSL are the visitors. And Houston are wrapping up a win in the 97th minute when Coco Carrasquilla flies into a frankly crazy tackle. Why? At this point in the game, off his feet, studs up. There are big-time hints of red here, but Guido Gonzalez Jr., the referee, shows yellow. I agree, and here's why. Watch very closely where the contact occurs on this play. It's not studs to ankle or foot or leg. Coco Carrasquilla trips Ojeda, gets his foot in front of his foot, and takes him down. So while this looks bad and looks like a red card, the contact does not dictate that call. Yellow card is good for me. It's reckless. We end in Columbus, and mostly with the case of Tristan Muyumba. Here is the full run of plays for you. 12th minute, Muyumba's first big tackle on Aiden Morris. That's a theme we'll get to later. Could this have been a yellow card? It does result in Morris on the ground, and it turns into something bigger, so Spalla warns Muyumba, hey, no more of those. 25th minute, here is Muyumba again, another foul on Aiden Morris. Now, this isn't a quote-unquote reckless tackle, but it is persistent infringement, as Spalla very clearly points out to Muyumba as he shows the yellow. Watch the hand motions here. 1, 2, 3, over and over, same player, Tristan. So Muyumba's on a yellow, and he is going to test that. 44th minute, Muyumba is trying to challenge for a ball with Alexander Matan. He gets the studs pretty high up. Matan goes down hard. No yellow card, says Spalla, even though the crew want one, and I agree on this play. I think it's more careless than it is reckless. Watch closely. I don't see significant contact from Muyumba on Matan. Muyumba is there a split second late. He's trying to play the ball. I'm okay with this not being a second yellow card. But Muyumba just simply cannot stay away from Aiden Morris. First half stoppage time. Here he is again, taking Morris down. Here are the crew again saying, why isn't that a second yellow? But again, I agree with Lucas Spalla. This is more clumsy than it is anything else. Muyumba just gets his feet tangled up in Morris's feet. It's not stopping a promising attack. It's not a yellow card. It is another foul, and Gonzalo Pineda was smart at halftime to take Tristan Muyumba off and make sure he would be available for Game 2. Oh, but one more play from that game. Ronald Hernandez definitely steps on Matan. This is a clear penalty, folks. That's a foul. Good call by Spalla on the field. And that's it for us. If you see something, say something. Big thanks to my producer, Rich Hernandez, for keeping me honest, and my editor, Phil Ivanko, for finding all the best angles and making me look good. Well, as good as I can look. That's it for us. We'll see you next time.